Now watch this draft. www.patreon.com/Final Stop Podcast. Boy, I tell you what. It's about 100 plus hours of some good old fashioned BS. Rumble, rouse, and take that to your video and suck on it. We do have a $1 McBaller level where you get a bonus Final Stop every week. It's 4 quarters. It's the best time in the world. And if you really want them hard internal affairs where I've cried, Tristan said slurs, and Andrew honestly has maintained the same weight.
Doing good.
We're all lying. Join the Patreon. Hey, welcome back to another episode of The Final Stop. I'm your host, Daniel Bridgegad, live from the ever-glorious Mescal Manor.
Why'd you say that like Tony the Tiger? It's like, it's great.
It's live.
We're live.
From the ever-glorious Mescal Manor. Fighting out of this corner on the other side of the country.
Does anyone bring up that like Tony the Tiger exclusively hangs out with like kids, but he never has pants on?
Does anyone else want to curb stomp my intro? Does anyone else want to get a heel kick in while it's down?
I'm just saying. There's going to be...
His tail's always stiff. He's always in a fighting stance.
He's always bricked up around kids, but everyone's looking into the leprechaun so much. Has anyone investigated the tiger?
And nobody's talking about the bunny who's tricking people into the woods.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What the fuck? The cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs nigga was busting into rooms. Bunch of pedos over there in the series. Kellogg's, someone look into them. There's going to be an A&E original on Kellogg's here in 10 years. Anyway, over here on the other side of the
Tricks
country
are for
is the vampire.
kids and kids are for tricks.
Yes.
Toucan Sam's got a weird case. What is he
Yeah.
around?
Did Toucan Sam got a... Certified lover boys, certified Frankenberry. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, bro. Count Chocula serving a lifetime bid. That fucking freak-a-leak. Anyway, over here on the other side of the country, it's the Vampire King, King Possum, Lord Meerkat.
Count Chocula, some would say.
Yeah, that's just like the Flintstones. Like, that's all the Pebbles versus the Crispies. That's a blood and crit.
I'll draw a hard line in the sand depending on your fruity.
Are you a
Pebble
Cocoa
ass.
Pebble or Cocoa Crispy guy?
Fucking.
This is a cultural answer.
Pebble
Yeah.
or Crispy?
Yeah.
Crispy, but Pebble is the name brand, and it's a cultural thing.
No, it's
and
not.
you were.
He's asking if you like white or black people. Okay, continue.
No, he was. Wait. It was the question you're asking is Fruity Pebbles or Cocoa Pebbles? Was that the? Yeah, Cocoa Pebbles. Obviously. It's the best cereal possibly known to.
I'm exclusively a rock guy. I like the Pebbles.
Yeah, well, they're fucking delicious. And speaking of guys that like most food, over here on the side table, it's the
I don't
big
discriminate.
Man. You probably mixed them. You just
I
made a
mix it,
fucking
yeah.
suicide cereal. It's the big man himself, the anti-Riz, Charlie Horse White Knight himself, Patrick Orianons. It's Andrew Oriana.
What's up, dude?
You're a fucking cereal connoisseur. What's your big three?
There's no big three. It's just a big me.
It's just it's a salad bowl and a soup and a
I
soup
put Famous Amos in my...
Nah, if you'd eat one cereal for the rest of your days, what is it?
Honestly,
Dude,
you're not going to guess
you
the
knew
answer.
You knew Famous Amos back when they were coming up. They were not
Yeah.
Famous Amos.
Yeah, I'm on the ground floor, dude.
His name's Rick.
Yeah.
He changed it to Amos
It's almost Gil.
Yeah.
after he caught on.
He was in
Wait.
Union Square selling ho-hos out the back of his goddamn car. Now look at him.
What the hell's Famous Amos?
Famous Amos is a top tier cookie.
Oh,
What?
don't they also do sweets?
I've only seen
Where's-
cookies.
Pull up a Famous
Oh,
Amos
okay.
cookie. Is it the ones they serve in schools? Is it like the individually wrapped guys?
No.
It does sound like the word anus, which is bad for cookies.
Oh, speaking of cookies, bro, after the first show last night, this
Also,
lady
I'm
came up.
Tristan Bowling on the other side of the country.
We already did that.
I said
I didn't hear it. You must have cut out.
Oh, I was like, yeah. I've seen this.
Oh, those are trash ass cookies.
No,
dude. You eat
top
3 of
tier
those?
cookies, bro. Top tier
Dude,
cookies.
those cookies
My boy Amos,
suck cock,
bro.
dude.
My boy Amos can make a cookie. He can also play the saxophone. He's a good man.
Nah, that nigga's
Dude,
famous
those,
like a TikTok
eat
star.
3 of those and just try. All the moisture will
You're
be
gonna
sucked
tell
from
me you
your
don't
mouth.
trust that face and beard?
No, that's
With a cookie?
snake oil salesman,
That's
obviously.
not a snake oil salesman. That's a
That's a
Jimmy
snake
Buffett
oil
of cookies,
salesman.
dude.
No.
Wait, so are you being for real? Like, if you had to get like a mass-produced cookie, you're going that over at Chips Ahoy?
Famous Amos all day.
All right, well,
What,
there goes my-
Tate's? Over Tate's?
Pull up a.
What the hell is a
Oh, you mean
Tate's?
Ricky's? Yeah.
You've
pull up
never had
Ricky's.
Tate's cookies? Are you out of your fucking mind?
You're not naming.
Yeah,
name
you gotta
brand
take down.
shit.
They're thin, and you put them in
Oh,
milk.
this looks like a fucking genocide of a cookie.
Let me see.
No,
me see.
they're thin, so you can eat like 4.
This looks like
What are you, a communist in a retirement?
Tates are good.
This looks
Tates
like
are
what they
good.
feed North Koreans not to overbuild their
Okay,
bellies.
now it's my turn to put you guys all to shame. I have a little bit of a story about this. So last night after one of the shows, I did the
You
joke
guys
about
could fucking suck a cock. Tates.
Well,
is
hold on,
great.
hold on. I'll bring it around. So
yeah, it'll
fucking
taste better than a Tate's.
this lady
How
came
dare
up and I
you.
did the joke about mulatto. And I get white people that come up and say like racist shit all the time without trying to be racist or whatever. And she comes up and she's like, I like the joke that you did about the Milano or the mulatto or whatever. The fuck.
Milanos are only good with coffee.
I literally go, well, Milano's a cookie. And she goes, whatever. I was like, thanks. I'll see you later. But
Milano cookies. Straight up.
gasoline.
No, they're not.
Oh, my
you
God.
know, actually,
you're on crack.
you know what? White chocolate
Pull up.
macadamia Toll House cookies, dog everything.
Those
White
are
chocolate
freezer.
macadamia.
Toll
Those are
House
freezer.
Toll
That's
House
different.
cookies, dog
Those
everything.
are freezer. That's different.
There's
That's
a
different.
special place in hell for you, Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew's takes on. Look, this guy I've realized
Your
is a
cookie takes are insane, dude.
You're gonna tell me Toll House cookies don't fucking murder?
That's a different cat. We're talking fast food, and you're bringing a sit-down restaurant into the game.
oh, like how you wanted to bring in fucking Chili's?
That's different.
No,
I
it's
said
not.
Toll
Oh,
I
no,
said
it's
Milano.
not.
That's a dry grocery cookie.
This
The
is
king.
also a grocery cookie.
Where? Show me the version.
But you need an oven to
Yes.
get the cookie.
this is
You need the-
CC's. I'm talking Pizza Hut. Little Caesars.
That's
Chips
what like
Ahoy.
saying. What's your favorite pizza? And someone
Mm-hmm.
said Papa John's, and the other person said Red Baron.
Yeah, like wait. Or some artisanal shit.
Yeah, like
Crazy-
California Pizza Kitchen.
Yeah, you're
Honestly,
like,
if
what?
anyone has ever been a fan of California Pizza Kitchen, if like that's their preferred pizza, then they should get shot in the chest. Also, those like look at those cookies, the ones that are bread on the bottom with that pink
probably
icing on top.
Yeah.
Those are the worst cookies in
This
the
is actually
fucking
what I'm
world.
thinking out. Pepperidge Farms, Milanos. Yeah, okay. I'll give you Milanos and
So
Pepperidge Farms.
Andrew's on my side, and I
Pepperidge
need
Farm.
you because we're about to fuck Tristan up. Go
Yeah.
ahead and say that dumbass take again one more time for me. Just go ahead and repeat that.
No, I will fucking die on this hill. All right. How about this? You can get your neon fucking disgusting mini cupcakes
Not
in
even the
those
internet wanted
little
to hear you say that
shortbread
take.
with
Yeah.
the shortbread fucking white cookies with the
Yeah, the
colored
birthday
icing
party
on
in
top.
third grade cookies. Yeah.
Yeah, you can take those, fold them sideways, and shove them up your candy ass.
Those are
because
so
those
good.
are the
Those are,
worst
those
cookies.
are bad. Those hurt
They're
your
I would
teeth.
eat-
terrible.
Well, yeah.
I'd rather smoke a menthol.
Maybe
than
it's
Do you
eat
mean the
maybe
one?
it's-
Do you mean the one where they like screen print designs on the top of them? Yeah, those
Yeah.
are bad cookies.
It's just
Not
Red
good.
5 Spider-Man on top.
They're so waxy. They're
It's-
so
it's so
waxy.
I think
wax-
maybe it's
it's
a
disgusting.
nostalgia thing for me because to me, when I think of those, I think of like the last day of school pizza party. Someone's mom brought in those cookies, and, it's
and you
like,
have one and feel sick immediately.
yeah, then you just go run around outside and somehow like don't throw up. Being a kid was a wild time. You basically just ate battery acid for 3 meals a day and just were unfazed by it. Just walked
And then
around
Michelle
like nothing
Obama
matters.
came in and fucked everything up.
Really fuckered we never got soda in our schools because of that dumb broad. I was just trying to have a good
Side
time.
note: is Haley trying to audition for the Bear back there? What's she doing in the kitchen?
What? What are you doing?
Hot plate, left corner, left on your left.
Is that pizza? Where did you get pizza?
Better not be California Pizza Kitchen.
It's not, dude. If it was California Pizza Kitchen, I would elbow her.
If it's dry grocery store pizza, it's the only way it counts. Second
she
in
went
oven's
out-
involved.
She went out with Charlie last night and got Italian food.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, but Pepperidge Farm goes number one. Famous Amos
The
number two.
Milanos are by far fuck off. Well, Chips Ahoy is number one. So like anything else, I mean that's the
Pepperidge
Nike
Farm.
of.
Pepperidge Farm is nice with it.
That's like
I like
artisanal.
Tate's. Tate's are the best. Tate's are the only cookie I allow in my house.
Of course you are. You own overalls. Tate's your favorite cookie, dude. You're on a tear
Tate's
right
are
now.
so good. Tate's are so good. You've never
No.
had one, so you can't even. You guys are just judging it.
They look disgusting.
No, but it's like the same
How?
way. You're the same asshole who thinks that like deep dish pizza is like the.
Let
the
me
best
ask
thing
you a
ever.
question: Are they
No.
crispy or are they soft?
Crispy as hell. It's a
crispy.
cracker. Yeah, it's a cracker. It's a fucking cracker.
Your point's invalid.
No,
point's
put him in
invalid.
milk. Put him in milk for 30
The
seconds.
fact
I'm
that
sorry,
I have
I'm
to do
not.
extra steps to make it edible, it's not.
Oh my-
It's not cube steak.
It's
I shouldn't have to
edible no
hit it.
matter. It's edible no matter what. You tub of lard.
You're
it's
eating
not
name brand
something.
communion
it's a
wafers.
process. It's a beauty. It's like having a cognac and a nice cigar.
Oh, shut up, he got you.
In the name of high
I didn't even
glucose,
hear.
the
I
Holy
didn't even
Spirit.
hear what.
I said you're
We-
eating name brand communion wafers. They suck.
That's
shit.
not true. No, Haley does that with these like almond thins that she gets. These like almond thin crackers. It's literally communion wafers.
Well,
they have
girl
no
food's
flavor.
different. Girl food's different. Taylor has 19 different things that are made up of like air and negative calories, and you're like, what is this? What for? Who? For what reason are we eating this way?
Haley
She
makes
loves-
her own overnight oats, and she
Yeah.
eats them every morning. She loves it, and she's like, "Oh, just try it." And it was
That
like
sounds
yesterday.
good. That sounds good. Because that brings me
Dude.
back to the cereal
Well-
to the cereal thing. Because Honey Bunches of Oats is my favorite cereal of all time.
Well, wait, hold on. How did you like overnight oats? Were they all right?
They were disgusting. They were. It was like it tasted like wet horse food.
No.
So it's
Like, do you know
yeah,
when
it's-
do you know when you're growing up and you'd put like supposedly like reindeer food out in front of your house and stuff like that, and it was just like oatmeal and shit. It just tasted like that rained, and then
What
you're
did
just
she
like,
put in it? Like nuts and berries and stuff, or just like pure
nuts and like.
Honey, cinnamon,
Nah, wait, Haley, what do you put in your overnight oats?
raisins. She's white.
Vanilla almond milk. Already off to a
Okay.
nice start.
No, I like that.
Honey,
Okay.
vanilla
Okay.
extract,
God damn,
Okay.
Haley.
cinnamon.
All right. That
But,
actually
like,
doesn't
I would
sound
say-
bad.
I would say like.
Oh, fuck yeah, Haley. You know what? Yo, tell her right now she's goaded for that, bro.
No.
Oh,
hey,
my God. That sounds delicious.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. It sounds good, but I'm saying there's 4 drips of each one of those ingredients in a fuck
no.
ton of oats.
No.
Well, so that's kind of what the purpose is. She eats like a fucking bodybuilder, and then what she have for lunch? Unseasoned grilled chicken and rice.
Put it on a pizza
Dude,
for the carbs.
She does this thing. She calls it Brett meal because her friend Brett, who's like super, like he's
Straight,
just fucking
right?
ripped. He's shredded. He does like his Brett. She does a Brett meal like once or twice. Yeah, Brett special. It's ground beef and scrambled eggs, and that's it. And
That's
she
not
puts
bad.
salsa on it.
That's not bad. I can't fault that.
Ground beef and scrambled eggs.
Dude, a Frasier reboot where he's a bodybuilder. That's awesome.
Asshole stabs and scrambled eggs. Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm leaking
Coming again. I'm a power bottom now. Bump.
He always was. Who's he lying to, bro? Him and Niles were fucking off camera.
I hear the Creed a calling. Yeah.
What's the real lyric? Chopped salad? Chopped salad and scrambled eggs?
Yeah,
Which-
it was like, I think that's when I knew I was like, something was wrong with my brain because I wouldn't be able to watch Frasier because the theme song made no sense to me and nobody could explain it. I'm like, why is he singing about breakfast? This is a show about a man and his dog.
Oh
And-
no! Randomization is the new fucking thing. So this band that I like, they make like commercial music, but they're called
Of course.
AJR. It's
Oh,
this-
I love AJR.
Yeah, they put out a new album like last year at the end, but there's a song on it that's called "Steve's Going to London." The purpose of it is to make a song about. Now the chorus is Steve's going to London, Sean stuck in a suit, Tom slept with his
I've
best
heard
friend's
this
mom.
song.
It's about nothing. It's great. It's literally just about a trumpet
You know who
solo in the
murders
middle.
that?
It's awesome.
You know who murders that type of music as well? Glass Animals.
Do they just make like random like
Yep.
it's not I don't know how you describe it. It's like not house music, but it's like Target often just strips the lyrics away and it's like their spring collection music.
Glass Animals is well known for their nonsensical lyrics.
Which sounds awesome. To just
It's
be like
so fun.
we don't have to try
Dude,
and
just
be,
to fucking just go through a song, just like just anything that rhymes. It's
Mm-hmm.
pretty easy as long as you got like a boom blip boom blip boom blip
yeah,
boom blip, like a funky little beat to
it's
it.
scat, but for white people.
yeah, white people scatting. Ronnie went over to Karen's. They used a diving board and just a bunch of people in the studio. Like that's
It's just
that might
someone
be it.
describe. It's some guy just describing a single day of summer, and they're just like, "All right, that's $65 million in 3 years of touring. All right, cool."
Man, you're telling me that's the way to go. Being like a lyrical fucking artist seems like the heart. Like being John Mayer sounds rough. Just having to sit and be like, how am I going to reach the inner souls of the fucking
But
stars?
dude, it was funny because I literally
Do you
just
think that's
watched
John
the episode.
Mayer doing that?
yeah, you know, I don't listen to John Mayer, but I think that's why bitches like him, right?
I literally just listened to the Matt and Shane clip where they're making fun of John Mayer, just being like, "Bitch, you're so beautiful."
Right? Isn't
And
he
it's just him talking about every girl he's fucked on tour.
That's my impression of John Mayer. Am I wrong? Doesn't he just get a bunch of ass and be like, let's look internally into ourselves and stare at the stars or
Yeah,
whatever?
he's the definition of a courtyard.
I'm getting ass, but am I the ass?
am I the actual ass being got in the equation?
And then like
You're
a bunch of girls are sitting around and be like, "No, baby, you're not an ass." And he's like, "Thank you. Now let me see all your vagina. Everyone, stand up and bend over. Now choose one of you."
I mean, that seems to, bro. Selling not just sex, but selling like fake deepness. That'll move some fucking tickies, dog. Just start using a Britney Spears mic and asking girls about their depression as crowd work. Run up a fucking Kia Forum show like it's goddamn
just
nothing.
add auto-tune. You sell out stand-up live.
Nah, you're such a bitch-ass hater across the board, bro. Man has real talent and skill.
He got you, bud. I think he got you.
Trying to make a fun joke about someone that we're.
You're walking through. Do you know what happened, Daniel? You got punji sticked right there. You're just walking. You're ahead of your platoon. You went to go piss. You know, people were talking. People were talking shit. You're just like, McGeever, you're a piece of and then all of a sudden, those are bamboo spears in your thighs.
covered in fucking Charlie shit.
Yeah.
Wild way to put it.
You know they would do that, right?
Yeah, I know they would do that. You don't have to describe it
so
like
you,
you were
die
there.
of dysentery by
You
way
don't have
of.
to describe it like you were there.
Not
I
only were
played
they
Black
in the,
Ops 2. I was there.
I was there. They were in the trees and their shit was in the ground.
Their shit was in my leg.
Ew. That would have been a horrible way to go out.
Your shit was in my leg. Well, your leg is in my shit.
Bro, okay. Last night, let me see if I can judo my way around this. Last night, at a very unspecific show that I was on, another unspecific comic was on an unspecific amount of drugs and was making this wild point to try and really shoehorn this story in about this guy that pulled a katana on the cops and then died by police execution by way of katana.
Suicide by police?
Suicide by police by way of katana is kind of the craziest way to go out. Dude.
Well, wasn't he just like, he was an autistic guy who just kind of was standing there and like he didn't, I think I'm talking about something else because there was a standoff with like an autistic guy who just had a katana and then it literally lasted for like 8 hours of them. He's just like in a department store, like outside of one, just holding a katana like this and they're like, what are you going to do? What do you want? And he's just like he's just like mad autistic, dressed like Blade, just sitting there like, I never thought I'd get this far. I'm actually intimidating.
Dude, he was about to yell out by order of the Peaky Blinders soon, dude.
This is not going like Ghost of Tsushima at all.
Yeah.
Dude, we were talking last night about what were we talking about? Somehow we got
Come
on
on, today, Junior. Jesus Christ.
Somehow we got on the topic of Down syndrome Peaky Blinders.
Oh, when we were on the phone.
And old-timey crimes, yeah. In modern
yeah.
day time. Yeah.
We're talking about like a time traveler coming to New York City and trying to do old-timey crimes. Like we're imagining like a bunch of outlaws going car to car on the 6 train, just being like, now everybody don't make a bunch of ruckus now. And you'll keep your head. We the McGillicuddy boys. And let me tell you, any pearls, diamonds, or jewels, those will belong to us now. And
Put
then like
all
it just
of the rubies in the sack. And you're like, rubies?
yeah, where's the bar cart on this fancy train? And just sitting there and just going up to someone and he's just be like, just take my phone. He's like, what in the Sam hell is this? And just like, then I said some racist stuff, but we'll go past that.
Yeah.
I was going to go homophobic, but I'm glad we were on the same page. Oh, excuse me, sir. All I have is this multicolored duct tape wallet and 6 cents.
I did insinuate that the Cowboys, because of the times, may not have been aware that slavery had been abolished. So he would have said some unsavory things to the man with the phone on the train. Maybe asking him if his more responsible counterpart had purchased it on his behalf. And then talking to the random white man beside him and just being like, now, this is a good-looking boy. And just, yeah. Yeah.
This is what happens.
It was funny.
This is what happens when I'm not here, huh? This is what happens? God damn. You two need Jesus.
No, you would have shot it in the foot. You would have shot the bit in the foot.
Like a real outlaw.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
And then the other one we had was like an old, like one of the old speakeasy guys, like someone going into like a modern New York speakeasy. Like, you know how like it's one of those like bars where like you knock on the fake door and then like it's like a password and you're just like Truman's dead, and then like you just go in and it's just a club party. That one wasn't as fun as the Outlaws.
Hit a hard Indians with a CH, just like, what's the password? Like, no, Jesus fucking Christ, not here. Buddy.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
did we get onto Peaky Blinders though?
Your guys'
Oh.
dumbass
Oh,
fucking
because we were
phone
talking about
conversations.
bootlegging. We were talking about bootlegging.
yeah.
Oh, this is the type of shit that we talk about, I guess. So we were talking after the cast last week about our driving situation because we have it mapped out. And this guy, for some reason, thinks that I'm just like some weird dictator prick.
Did he not start like 2 episodes, like 2 weeks ago, with like the rules of the road that we had to adhere by?
I think so. Yeah.
No, what were they? Because I don't remember. There wasn't.
I don't know, but I think you would be the type of guy to just be like,
There
oh,
is none. My whole thing is just no farting. I wrote a joke about it, no farting. Then immediately this motherfucker hits me with, well, who's getting to control the radio? I got to have the windows down. We can't, don't touch my earlobes. Like he has.
I didn't say don't touch my earlobes.
And
He
I've
was
been-
fucking
And I've been trying
implied.
to
Yeah, that's
to
an
coach
implication.
him. I've been trying to coach him on how to like live with people because he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna be in my room constantly with the door shut, never interacting
Yeah,
with anyone. And I'm like,
yeah, he was.
well, we
he
I was
can't
on the
do
phone
that.
with him about that yesterday.
Well, we
too.
can't do that
I'm
at
like,
all.
that's
You
not a good way to operate around people. To be like, I'm like, you're not. It's not like you're going and hanging out with someone, just being like, all right, see you later, and then you're doing your own thing. You guys are both going to the same house, so you can't just be like, all right, see you later, guys. Don't talk to me when we go through this door. I will be a different man.
That's
I'm
what
like,
I'm
you're gonna
talking about.
find Andrew like eating food out of the fridge like a cryptid, like a
Yeah.
man raccoon, and then just run back into his room.
Well, because
Oh,
I've
I
lived.
did update him on my how I live when I first move into places too.
Well, dude.
oh
okay,
yeah,
so
did he
this-
tell you about
yes,
his?
yes, his shitting. So for the audience, let me tell you, this is the type of stuff I give Andrew real amounts of shit for like not operating like an adult, and some of it is your own fault for just being whatever. Maybe you weren't taught, and some of it I do actually think you like are autistic to some degree. I'm being 100% serious.
I know, dude.
Because
you're like,
Andrew
bro,
Andrew
you
looks at me
need
and goes.
help.
Andrew looks at me and goes, yeah, I probably won't shit in the house for the first, like, because we were talking about, like, it's going to be weird having to shit in front of a lady that's not my wife, and he's going to be like, she's going to be shitting
Well,
in front of you, and be like, it's going to be
Close
weird.
the door and you won't have to deal with
Well, no,
that.
but you mean, like, you might have to smell it, or you might hear a couple things here or there. And Andrew goes, yeah, I'm not going to shit in the house for, like, the first 3 months. And I go, come again? He's like, yeah, I'll, like, find a coffee shop. I'm like, what are we doing?
I don't.
bro?
I have.
Who lives like this?
I have.
And then-
I have personal issues.
And then
I
I'm
know
trying
that.
to tell
yeah.
him, like, we're like thinking about like he's like, yeah, I'm like literally not moving with anything. I'm gonna wait till I get over there, and then my sister is gonna basically help me get everything. She lives in Boston.
Yeah,
don't
she has
live
a
close.
car though. I don't have a
They
car.
should.
You're taking the car.
What do you need
Andrew,
a car for?
out of the 0 things you pack, can my Jocelyn, can my fucking Joey Valance and Bray shirt be one of the things?
Yes, I
Yeah.
had it in my car at the wedding too, and then you left, and I was like, "Fuck! I didn't give him the fucking shirt."
Yeah,
I
but
know.
What are you getting that's so big you need a car? They can't get delivered to the crib
It's gonna be the bed.
in a box that's like this big.
Well, I mean, are you buying a new bed or
Yeah,
is it?
I'm buying a new
Oh,
bed,
okay.
yeah.
Then
In
if
a
you're
bo-
buying a new bed, you can just have. I mean, you could have that delivered. That's pretty
Yeah,
easy.
and the frame that it come in, any side table that you're getting. The point being was, I don't think he didn't make a
Excuse me.
move. He didn't make a move without having to run it by somebody first. Without like, am I right? That's part of the reason why. Because you're like, my sister's lived on her own before. She'll know what to do.
No, it's just she has a car. I need a TV. I need a few things. My TV I can't bring with me. It's too big for my room.
I have like 14 different TVs in a car.
Are you gonna bring all 14 TVs?
Yeah, I'm bringing 3, and I have a 32-inch in the closet. There.
Fair enough.
Next question. Yeah, no, but Andrew's just fucking
Probably gonna
autistic
be like
about certain
shelving
things.
and like some sort of like drawers, like
Yeah.
plastic drawers and shit like that.
Realistic, unless you like buy that second hand from someone, it all comes like deconstructed and just little like thin boxes. But we are gonna have to figure out. We were talking the right formula for operating, because I've lived with a couple before, and I've lived in this exact situation. It was me and another kid. We lived in the same room, and then there was a couple that lived in the second same room, and I felt like we had an Airbnb in the back. is what it felt like. I had to like sneak around, and they like dominated the house. I don't think that's how it's going to be, but I want to make sure that like the second we get there, we're going out to dinner. I like everyone that lives in the crib.
I like how he says that. He also fails to mention that he said he's going to be gone the first week that we get there.
Well, if anything, that's kind of good for you.
Yeah.
No, he
You
leaves
get to
me
get in-
alone.
Well, you're gonna be out doing shit. Like you're not gonna be just spending all your time. You're in New York City. Like you're gonna be going out trying to do mics, I assume.
I know, but he says it's going to be weird if I don't interact with them. If I'm out all day, I'm not interacting with them.
Well, you can interact with them for sure.
You know what I mean? Like when you're home, like make it a point to be like out in the living room for a second, be like, "Seed, like how you doing?"
I know what you mean.
I understand
it's a
now.
I understand I have to do that. It's a different thing doing it though.
That's
You
what
don't
it's
understand. You don't understand that this is not me at home. This person that I am, as soon as I get home, charges.
I know. If I was
this
your,
person charges.
if I was your father, I would yell at you the same way that my dad would yell at me when I would be in my room for like 8 hours with the door closed. He'd be like, "Yo, participate in the household," and he would come like open the door and be like, "Living room now." I'd be like, "Why?" He'd be like, "Because no one's seen you all day.
Also,
You're a ghost."
Yeah, Tristan gave me the same shit. I don't understand why having your door closed is a fucking violation.
It's not. I wasn't giving you shit, but I definitely think that you shouldn't be like. I was
'Cause
saying like
I'm a closed door. You knock on my door if you want to talk to me type of person.
I know, but I was saying like, are you gonna have like the back alley bar slat in the front of your door? Yeah, like who's there? And it's like put the food through the hole, and then no, but you can definitely. I'd say I maybe like get like a Lego set and start building it. Get something that brings you
Rowie
into
involved?
the room. Yeah,
Get
something
Rowie
that
involved?
Rowie get something like a family thing. Maybe
No,
do
I
a
was telling
puzzle.
I was telling Daniel, me and Rowie are gonna bond over FIFA and video games very quickly.
Yeah, you guys are going to play FIFA together, and then I think that's going to start some actual serious turmoil in the household. Because I know he takes it seriously, and
And I know I take it seriously too. Yeah.
And I'm glad
Yeah,
I
I
get to
think-
sit and bitch at soccer twice as much now, which is really just going to make my life.
And then
tremendous.
remembering Rowie's a huge soccer fan. Rowie and I can start going to games and going out to bars to watch games and shit like
Just
that.
come out already. We'll still love you. I don't understand why you need this beard that is soccer.
It's not a beard. It was my life. It was a big part of my life for about 12 years.
Soccer's gay.
Pretty much. There we go.
What
That's
sport did you play, motherfucker?
World of Warcraft.
That's fuck you.
I would take literally
The
that over
sport-
soccer.
No, you guys are
I
Look
learned
at
technical
public.
skills, typing skills, technical
more
skills.
more global players than fucking any game online ever. World of Warcraft. Most popular
You
online
want to go
game.
be their friends? Go be their friends.
No, I'm just saying in the world of competing gays, they're a little less
Competing
gay than you.
gays?
Yeah, in the world of competing gays.
It's not a competition. We're not gay, but we are winning. That's all that matters.
Yeah, the niggas that have Miss Pac-Man memorized are coming up through the ranks fucking quick, though.
I'm just saying, for the Horde, let's be cool here, guys. I have actually put some consideration into playing World of Warcraft again. And
Stop.
it's
No, I'm
dangerous.
joking. I would actually stop talking to you. If I showed up.
on the same realm. Do you know what? I think we've talked about this before. Richie is a huge D&D fan, and he had us over for a campaign. Dude,
A lot
I
of
used
fun.
to think that thing was so. Dude, it's so much fucking fun.
Yeah, of course.
D&D is so much fucking fun.
I
dude.
want to wait. We could definitely do like another D&D night when you guys come down here. But I know
Yeah.
Richie was just like that was
It was
a lot.
so
He
much
wrote
for
like a
him. It was
whole
so-
fucking campaign.
Yeah, he did.
So what's the deal with that? Am I allowed to call it gay, or is it like such nerd lore to some niggas that it's like really going to be offensive if I'm like, what is this?
Well, no, it's you can. I think you should say
It's only gay if you make it gay.
Yeah, you.
That's
you
the
can,
thing. It's
you
only
can make
gay if you make
the
it
thing
gay.
is, and
you
I
can make it
probably-
fun as hell. We did it with all comedians, and it was just us trying to figure out the funniest way to get
Bunch of
to
cool guys, huh? Hanging out.
a bunch of cool guys. It was a lot of fun.
Well, if
I
you were
have.
there. That's
you can roll
factually
to.
wrong.
Literally, it's like you encounter a dragon in this cave, and it's just like roll to have gay sex with a dragon. And then,
Bro, that was Seth's first thing. He's like,
Yeah.
"You guys are surrounded by a patrol of knights." He's like, "Yo, what do I have to roll a face fuck this
hold on.
knight?"
So explain to me how this works. Someone writes a story.
and then you just riff. It's riffing.
yeah,
It's
it's
nerd
basically-
riffing.
Yeah, it's like, but like with chase, you could like fuck up a whole encounter, and then people get like really specific with it. There was like this whole podcast series called Adventure Zone that like I watched a little bit of it because it was kind of like that, just people fucking around. But then it got like really serious, and they're like, "Oh my god, my character! Oh my god, he's dead!" And I'm just like,
and that's what I mean. You can make it gay if you want to. You could also make it the most fun you've had in a long time.
Yeah.
It's all about perspective. What you want to get out of it. You put in what you get into. You get what you put into it,
That's
Daniel.
false because I've heard you,
You get
shitty-
in what you put in.
That's
Yeah.
false because I've heard you spin your shitty love life as I'm just on my grind comedically right now and not I can't talk to women and it's gonna be a problem here in 10 years.
No. Both of them are true. They're
You
not
could-
mutually exclusive.
No, both can be
I don't
true.
wanna
It can be
do-
gay as hell,
all
but
right,
you have
all right.
fun.
Let's start the final stop campaign. Daniel is a quarterback wizard who.
No, what are
You have
oh,
a magic
wait.
football.
Whoa. Journey to
All
the
right.
center of the 50-yard line.
Journey to the center of the end zone.
I'm involved.
Yeah.
I'm invested.
If you have to roll anything but a natural 20 to not tear your ACL, though.
Yo, dude,
Oh,
yeah.
wait, is there wait,
Oh,
there's
and then
dice
there's the
involved?
Chick-fil-A Chronicles.
There's side quests.
Yeah.
That was the main story, actually.
A goblin
Sorry.
orders
Sad
2
portrait.
spicy chicken sandwiches.
Wait, is that really how it works? So it'll be like, all right, you like ran into like a blitzing linebacker. Roll like how many sides is the die?
It depends on the die that you're trying to use.
You can have like
There's
a
multiple
big ass
die.
die.
All right, well if I add the orange button to my die, how many sides
And
are we talking?
also,
100?
that is an autistic thing that I like. Love me a good bunch of dice.
Yeah,
Different
there's
shaped
different
dice.
Yeah, and then you have like a little thing, so you don't roll it yourself. You put it in a thing, and it like shakes it up and rolls it out.
It's Yahtzee, I've heard.
Yeah, it's yeah.
That part is
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee,
Upsell
yeah.
it. You put
It
it
is
in
a
the
little bit
goblets and you swirl.
mousetrap-esque.
Yeah, mousetrap-esque, yeah.
Fuck that game, bro. I can never fucking even set that thing up. That game was dumb as hell.
Yeah.
Stupid as shit.
I've seen you try to put together the set.
Dude, there's a really funny.
I've seen you
That's-
try to put together the set. As soon as something doesn't click into place like you need
I've
it,
seen you
start
try to
bashing.
put together a showcase. It gets really hard after a couple.
No, I'm not gonna lie. This last DBG and Friends, that granted Densmore did put it together, did hit, it did slap. It was very good. Very
So
fun.
Densmore did a great job.
Yeah, but someone had to be Dre, nigga. I found fucking Slim Shady in a yellow belt buckle and was like, "I'll show you to
Dude,
the world."
I didn't want to. I didn't want to say this. It was so funny. Watching you be like, "Yo, this is my show, but I'm about to pass it on to my son." Essentially, and I was like,
great, dude.
Dude, it's a showcase. It's fine. You'll get another one." It was fun. It was funny to me to watch you be like, "Yo, here's
Yo.
the kingdoms."
Here's the
Yeah.
keys to the castle. I mean, without the keys to said castle, I wouldn't have been able to help your fat ass out so much.
I know, but it was funny the way that you were portraying.
Yeah. It very, very Simba standing on the rock. Like, one day, all of this will be yours.
I literally said on my Instagram, like, money to
And
be
then-
made, young boy, or something like that.
And then
You played it
Densmore
to like
said,
$1 Million Baby.
and then Densmore says, "What's that dark spot over there? What's that dark spot?" And he's just like, "That is Copper Blues Live. We don't talk about that place."
You don't go over there.
You don't go over
Everything that
there.
the light touches. You're like, what about the booths? Well, the lights aren't turned on back there, so those aren't on.
Notice the absence of light.
It was though, but it was like a nice. There was like 117 people there. It was pretty nice. Like the pit was filled up. We got the biggest check that I've ever gotten, and since I've been doing $10.
pit?
Yeah, we opened up a fucking pit. We did a little bit of a bumping mics thing at the end. Really, it was
Yeah.
like we wrote.
When
three
I
small
say
jokes.
Disney
No, no,
Channel, when I say Disney Channel Black, I want this side of the room and this side of the room to fucking kill each other.
No, Tristan, I'm not going to lie to you. He says bumping mics. No mics were bumped. It was literally Daniel just saying what I just said, being like, "This is yours now, my boy." You know, that was the whole bumping mics.
I did. I
for
was
it.
like,
Yeah.
God willing.
I'm finally leaving to New York. This isn't mine anymore. This is for the people now. And I was like, dude, what the fuck is happening?
Well, because
Is
all
someone
they wanted-
writing this down? I expect a plaque. I expect a plaque with this written
He's going
on
to get
it.
a statue outside the arena for that.
If you don't have a stenographer, I brought one because
I've done more for
forward-thinking.
Phoenix comedy than most niggas in recent memory.
I know what I'm
The
saying.
last guy to put us on such hardly was he had to get SNL before it affected the scene. No one else like gave two shits about a showcase or tried to make. 3 people made $100 on Wednesday. 3 open mic comedians made $100 because of the structure of my show. So yes, everything that the light touches and more is now hopefully going to be passed down the right way and not just fucking abducted by a fucking knuckle glove wearing cocksuck. But yeah, it was supposed to be a nice thing. It wasn't supposed to be like.
It took me a second to like, who the fuck is he talking about Big J right now? I was like,
Yeah. What the fuck?
You know the ones
has
with
no
the holes in the
association
knuckles
with that
because he
place.
drug them on the ground? Fucking Simeon. Anyway.
my God, no.
That
Maybe
was
we'll-
too racist. That is too
no,
racist.
dude.
We gotta cut that.
Yeah, it might
He's
be.
not gonna cut it. He's not gonna watch this far into the episode.
Do something.
Literally, that's me screaming to you. Do something. Fix it. Edit it, please.
No, but it was a very nice moment. And
That's
then
me.
we got,
That's me yelling at another person at that club.
yeah, and then we got way too drunk after, and per usual, I just spawned home. I just
Dude, I was on the
spawned
phone
home.
with you. We had like a hanging up wars with each other for about like 20 minutes.
Did we?
Yeah.
Didn't remember that.
Yeah, you were driving too, you fuck.
That's how I got home. That makes sense. That
So
makes
you and Densmore first of all, you guys all just disappeared on me at Mello.
We did go to Mello.
Yeah.
When I say spawned home, I'm not lying to you. I
Dude, we
spawned
drank
back
so
in.
Dude, Steph was giving us like almost triple shots, and then Daniel and I were just housing down a side B's.
Yeah. Hey, no one ever commented, by the way, on the fucking. I sent a whole saga of Andrew trying to get some ass in one picture. Oh, maybe you did. No, the fucking simplest Jack a kiss or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. That was good.
We
It was a nice
literally.
time.
How do you sent those photos? We responded immediately. How do you?
think I was-
There's a chain.
I think I was maybe
There's
drunk.
proof.
It was so funny because Jatuan sent me those pictures, and she was like, "You should put this with like one of those stories, like send a picture of you locked in." And I was like, "I wasn't locked in at all,
Dude,
I was fine, dude." That's the one thing. Okay, I learned about myself is that
Oh, what'd you figure out, scholar?
is that, dude, I don't know why, but it was so fun to just try to just visibly hurt this woman's feelings to me. I have no
Because
idea why.
I understand why, because she so many women have been doing that, just not even thinking about it to you, where it's just like they just say just like guess what, haymaker, and you're just like just your nose is bleeding, your head's ringing.
Without effort.
No,
from
but
the
it
top
wasn't
row.
even like that. It was like she would get me with something, I would get her. It was like a tit for tat kind of thing. So
You
it's like
guys are
trying
pulling
to like,
each other's hair.
you kind of, but it was like one after another, trying to like one up each other. It was a very fun. It felt like, you know, like when rappers are like in rap beefs and they're like, "This is a fun exhibition in the game." That's kind of what it felt like.
No, I've never been flirting with a girl and just been like, dude, this must be what Biggie and Tupac felt like. You're going to die alone. I stand by this. This is insane. This is an insane way to live life.
I've never been talking to a woman just been like I'm iconic for this one. They don't.
Don't let Twitter get a hold of this. The street's gonna go crazy, bro. No one should think this way. What are you doing?
I don't know. It was nice. It felt fun. It was fun for me.
Street's about
It
to
felt
go
good
crazy.
to be the
What?
mean girl. To be the mean girl who gets to pull the hair.
No, just meeting someone that also just doesn't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like someone that was also like that could take a joke and also give one back. It was a fun exercise. Not a lot of people can do that.
So we're going to get dinner.
No, she's getting it with Densmore.
She licked Densmore's cock like 3 hours later.
Did she leave with Densmore?
She came for Densmore. What are you talking about?
Oh, was she there for Densmore?
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah, I think Andrew's fighting a losing battle.
I was
from, like,
fighting a losing
from
battle,
the
so
start.
that's also why I was like, I gotta beat this bitch somehow.
Yeah, for the story, it
Yeah.
was just more fun because it looked like she was shitting on him. She like touched his lip and was pointing at him. Then just danced.
Yeah, there's a different battle. It's like it's like World War II coming on, like happening, and then just being like Amsterdam has joined the fight.
That's a different
And
thing.
like,
Andrew's more of like a monster truck, and that's to be nice. Monster truck with small tires. Densmore is like a fucking 6-cylinder Porsche 911 that just runs on nothing but pure fucking unleaded premium. It'll die and it won't get you to Texas.
No,
but
it was funny because that's the moment I realized. Because Jatuan tried to argue at different points. She was like, "Dude, she was into it." I was like, "She was not even a little bit." And that's the moment I realized, like, yeah, you could make someone laugh and have a fun conversation. for hours. As soon as a dude that's 6'3" with muscles comes into the room, your game plan is shot.
Now you will have the benefit of this, and I've been thinking
Dan,
about
that sucks
this.
to be like you're basically you're a talking
I'm a
version
warm
of.
up. I'm the warm up.
What you are is you're the
I'm
talking.
the relief pitcher of a conversation.
No, you're like the talking version of like when you're waiting for your table at a restaurant and you get one of those swear things, and then it's just like beep, 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 and you're like, oh, real dick's here. Sorry, thank you. This was really fun, though.
Oh, good. They've dropped the bread dicks. Sorry, I have to go.
Yeah.
Tristan, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to use that in a set. That's
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
hilarious. I might have to use that in the set. That is fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
are you excited? So Andrew told me before the cast, he was like, because I said something, and he was like, dude, I was thinking about you. Basically, he was thinking about me in the shower, and I was like, don't ever think about me in the shower again. I don't appreciate that. I was thinking about you in the shower, actually, now that you mention it, because I was thinking how, like, you don't have the ability to close even if you wanted to, because A, you live really far from most places we're at, and you live at home. But, like, we're finally going to be able to fucking have a place to maybe try and close a deal for you. And the dangle of fucking, me is going to work for you this time. Because it's like, I live with him.
You've literally been saying this for 3 years.
You've lived?
You've never helped ever.
Well, because,
You've
I mean,
only been a detriment.
you're very
if I'm
hard-
not
you're
lying.
very hard
If
to
I'm not
help.
lying, you're a detriment.
how?
Every single time you always oh dude.
I try to help so much.
No, you do not.
Well, I think Daniel's testament was like even if he could help out, it's not unless
No,
you're
that's the
going
thing.
back to her place.
No,
but
that's
now
the thing.
it's completely different.
No, but that's the thing. He says if he could help, bro, he comes in to annihilate confidence.
Because
I know
because he knows that there's like what's it? You're gonna take her home to your mom, or you're gonna bang her in your 2-seater?
Right. Thank you. Now there's
But that's-
legitimate options on the
No,
board.
but oh my God, no! Don't try to flip the story now.
And
that Tristan's
that being
made
said,
that argument.
even if I was fucking the best love coach in the world, which I'm not, you are a case from hell, sir. Trying to fucking it's an expert level fucking case I'm
Yeah,
taking
dude.
on.
Yeah.
But it should be a little bit easier. And we're in Brooklyn. Bitches get freaky. All shapes and sizes are accepted. It's like a DXL.
True, you will get.
I can
pussy,
just
dude.
call people a bad liberal if they don't fuck me.
What kind of?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, pull up a picture of Dom Irera. I fucking flamed Andrew yesterday.
I have to agree. This was a good one.
I told him because he's been
What?
a big hat guy. Ever since he went to Fenway, he got this fucking hat and he's been wearing it all over the place. And I told him if he doesn't
Who
stop
has?
eating, Andrew, he's been wearing.
Oh,
this
is that
hat.
what that hat is?
Yeah, he's never.
Well, that's
worn
the thing, because like I was trying to explain to him, like my hair, if I don't try to manage it a little bit, looks like a fucking nightmare. This is
Well,
the
let me see
easiest
it.
way to. My hair.
Let me yeah. Is it still
Now
long?
It's matted down because of the hat, but like when I wake up, it's like all poofed out and stuff.
Yeah, you look
this
like
is
the lead
easiest
singer
way
from The
to, like,
Strokes.
not have to like fuck with it constantly.
Don't give him that. No, dude, that guy's a rock star.
He looks like the lead singer of The Strokes.
So lead singer of the Strokes, bigger gentleman.
Yeah, it's a cover band called The Diabetes, and there's The Strokes.
Diabetes, dude.
The
Yeah.
Strokes. No, but I said that he looks literally, if he doesn't stop eating and aging the way that he does, he's going to turn into Dom Irera, and he is halfway there. Have you seen what this fool looks like now? It's great. And
Dom Irera?
It took me 30 minutes to try and fucking remember this fool's name.
Hayden told me to call you Muck.
What?
Yeah,
me-
no. Yeah, Andrew. He says that you look like Muck.
Who the hell's Muck?
Look it up. He's a Pokemon. M-U-K.
I was afraid it was going to come up when you typed in Muck. Muck Pokemon? Oh, man. Silly person.
Hayden, if I buy a gun, I'm using it on you.
Yeah. He says you look like Muck. Also,
What
a
else we
topic
got?
I want to bring up. I heard that you're being a little bit of a chicken recently. Daniel, are you a little chicky? A little chicky chicken?
What?
I've just been hearing that you've been chickening out on a lot of stuff.
Have you been chickening out and stuff?
I'll engage. What? Who's saying what?
No, I just word to the street. I've been hearing you've been chickening out. Right? When was the biggest time you've ever chickened out on something besides the ice bath? Just
Is this
besides that
like-
one.
Is this leading in to something? What am I leading into? What is?
No,
I'll
it does
ask,
not.
Who?
No,
Who's your
what-
sources? Where are you hearing this from?
No,
Because
just
I'll come
like
across
real,
the table with the fat man, right?
real,
I
real,
haven't said shit. What the
real-
fuck?
Real players in the just real players in the streets calling you chicken.
For what?
I don't know, just your attitude, man. You're just kind of a chicken, you know.
Was this
You
like
get
some
scared easy. You frighten easy.
I don't understand. Is this
You're
bit?
quick. You're quick to tuck your tail. Is what I'm saying.
I'll fight everyone. What are we talking about? In the
think you
comedy scene, at once, I'll beat everyone. I'll come out like a fucking 30th man in a Royal Rumble and lay waste to all these pussies. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I just heard you.
Shut the hell up, dickhead. Are you on crack? Bro, anyone here that's talking shit is looking up while they're doing it. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing from one of these dickheads.
It is so
Oh,
funny.
was this the point? Was this the point? This what you wanted? You want? Oh, fuck you. That was the whole time.
It was so funny.
You're a bitch. Because I was really about to start name
I was on
dropping.
I was on the phone with Andrew on Thursday. I'm just like, I bet we could. That's why I called Andrew. I was laying down. I'm like, I bet we can really get in Daniel's head if we just start calling him a chicken.
Obnoxious, dude.
I didn't want to say this on the public, but it's late enough into it. But dude, how much do you remember of our time at House of Comedy?
You brought up multiple locations, and I was foggy on most of it. I was
Okay.
like, I don't know.
Okay, because there was a point in the night when it was me, you, and Jatwan talking. And I kept trying to convince Jatwan that not only does Taylor say the N-word a lot, but that you encourage her to.
Yeah. No, and then me and Andrew started talking about it, and we're like, yeah, dude, she's like really not cool about it. Like it was in her vows. Like she said it multiple times at the wedding. She says, "Look at me, I finally own a," it's fucked up.
Oh, dude, you guys are so lucky that I'm like.
I mean,
really
you
a
married
nice
her.
guy.
It's not my issue. You married her.
Because I could lay waste to every single one of you assholes.
I mean, you would, but you're chicken.
Oh, yeah, dude.
See, this is what I don't like about. This is what sucks about being a fucking alpha in a world full of fucking bitch ass beta cocksucks. Is they all gather around
Says
and go,
the, says
"Isn't
the
it
chicken
fun?"
to the wolf.
I can't wait. Dude. I can't wait until I get out there. Once a week, just for character issues. I'm gonna whoop your ass just for
Some
shits
waterfowl
and
over
giggles.
here. Waterfowl. That's all I see. Just a bird.
You're such an infuriating, just like little cocksuck. Just your little smug fucking face pisses me off,
Dude,
dude.
you know.
No, you're just.
We should
built
call
like
you.
a
We should call you Mallard because you duck everything, dude. You're just a fucking. You're a duck, dude.
Wait, but like for real, no one was talking shit though, were they? Because bro, because I was ready to throw hands. I was about to start naming niggas. I was like, I was gonna go through all the people that might have been talking shit and just come with a vendetta across the country and a pair of iron knuckles or whatever the fuck.
It's pretty chicken though.
Fucking
Pretty chicken that you didn't.
Simian. What?
Pretty chicken that you didn't.
You guys have this is the retarded part about you guys just being like real life bitches. Is like the shit that I would make fun of you for is less fun and kind of sad. And you
Dude,
guys
you
want to
know why? You want to know
chicken.
why? Do you know how it doesn't? How I know it doesn't? Why it doesn't affect me personally? It's because I know no matter what I say to you, I'm right here. That's where I live. I'm right here in your brain. Just being like, do you know someone called you a chicken? And they'd be like, based off nothing, you're at a 10. I just based off of
because I will not be disrespected by these punk ass bitches in the street.
Do you know what
bro.
that says? Do you know what that says? That you've done some chicken shit and you're afraid people are
Oh.
calling you on it.
Really, it is a problem that I've always had in my life. I can get riled up. I can go from 0 to 100 off of false pretenses. Like
Yeah, you're
pretty
fucking
quick.
Marty McFly, dude. About to fight anybody that calls you a yellow belly, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's a real fucking knucklehead McSpazatron, and I'll go
It's
to 10
crazy,
real
honestly, Andrew. It's crazy to call him by his business first name, Martin McFly, when it's Marty. Everyone calls
said
him Marty.
I said
Oh,
Marty.
I thought you said Martin McFly. I'm like,
no,
what
it's
did
his
you?
father. I should
You doing his homework? You're like,
quick. Call him Mart like you're cool with him. He's like, oh yeah, Mart McFly.
Mart.
Yo, Mart. Yo, Mart, stop getting boo-fooed by that scientist guy. Come play.
Andrew when Andrew was pulling up, I didn't see him. I was walking to the car and he was behind me and he honked. And for a split second, I saw red, bro. I was like, I'm not in your way, asshole. And turned around, and it was him. Somebody was about to get murdered. I was
Dude,
not in
what
the
if the
mood.
plot to Back to the Future was that Doc Brown took Marty back in time to a molestable age, just so he could ruin him? Wouldn't that be bad? That was what the musical was about.
What?
They really, the Back to the Future musical. The plot of it is that Doc Brown, he's like the villain. Doc Brown goes back in time to molest Marty, and Marty has to stop him to molest his younger version of himself.
I'm just thinking about different versions of Back to the Future.
No, it would be
where
called,
they have to be the people that like assassinate civil rights people in order
Yeah.
to preserve the future.
Marty, we have to kill Martin Luther King.
Well, that would be
We have
called
to go
in the
back,
Back
Marty.
of the Future.
we gotta go back, Marty.
We gotta go back. You stepped on a butterfly, and now we have to kill Martin Luther King.
That's not bad. Was that the original like Butterfly Effect movie? Or was there an
No,
old school
no, that
Butterfly
movie
Effect
sucked.
before?
Butterfly Effect. Actually, no, it was a really good movie.
That
Ashton
movie was
Kutcher
good.
says
What
the
are you talking
N-word
about?
flawlessly. He lays down the N-word.
Wait, does he? I don't remember that. Was he racist?
In
one of the
Butterfly Effect,
versions?
it's literally my favorite scene. Yes.
I don't remember
He's
that
like,
scene.
he gets butterfly affected into prison, and he's just like, all right, you gotta, he like tries to join an Aryan gang. And like he basically proves to this one guy that he's Jesus Christ, and then just leaves him in that reality to deal with that. Like that guy ruined his entire life. Like it's just like, no, he's like, no, I'm Jesus. Like, look, stigmata. And he's like, Jesus Cristo, and he's like helping out Jesus, but it's Ashton Kutcher. And he pretends to suck a what is it? A white supremacist dick to get into their gang. And he's like, you want to join us? He's like, I ain't gonna join the boops. And then I was just like, oh,
I
Ashton.
kind of remember this. Oh yeah, for whatever reason I remember that movie. The only realities that I remember is the one where he like is banging the really hot chick, like his girlfriend's like rich as hell, and then there's like
There's that one, and then he keeps on going. He like, what is it? Like he stops his dog from getting killed.
yeah,
like,
because
I
that
think
kid
he
fucking
gets
murks his dog in the
Yeah,
junkyard or whatever.
Yeah, doesn't he get like molested 3 times by like the neighbor's dad? And each time he goes
Yeah.
back, he kind of goofs it up. And
Yeah,
then at the end, he's just like, "You're not getting my butthole." And then
Doesn't
like,
he kill him?
I think so. He kills him.
I don't remember that. I watched that movie when I was definitely not old enough to watch that movie. I was just
Yeah,
like, hey, it's
that-
the guy from That 70s Show.
That's like
Not
a
that at all.
sick daytime movie. Like you're sick from school, and you're laying down, and during the day you just watch a movie. That's how I saw Journey to the Center of the Earth, and I still do not remember a single moment of that.
Staying home sick from school is one of those weird things.
Is
in
that the Brendan Fraser movie?
Yeah, then The Rock took over the franchise. The
I thought it was Will Ferrell.
No, that's
Land of the Lost.
Land of the Lost.
Journey
Yeah.
to the Center of
That's
the
the
Earth
movie
was,
I watched. Land of the Lost, not Journey to the Center of the
Dude,
Earth.
Land of the Lost is a
I
fantastic
could quote
film.
that entire fucking movie. Did you know that it was they had a Land of the Lost TV show in like the 60s with like trash animation, and that's why they kept the animation style trash on that one on purpose. Like the Sleestak guy, the guy in the tunic that Danny McBride's like, I've never trusted a guy in the tunic. It's never led me astray. In the 60s version, he would literally like put his hands out and talk like this, and instead of improving one iota in 2017 or whatever, they were just like, nah, run it back, put a fucking
No,
Sleestak.
it did not come out in 2017.
No, it was
brother.
maybe like 2009, 2010. When did Land of the Lost come out?
2009.
I was right. Look at me.
Oh, I was 11.
Yeah, that was a good time. I went to Florida for nationals that year. Got fucking.
How'd it go? Where are you at now? Where did it
We
lead?
lost-
Where
we
did it
lost to-
lead?
Lifelong friendship.
Right
And
here.
a Division I scholarship. A pretty sick backstory. That's eventually going to be pretty marketable.
What?
right here,
I didn't. Wait, repeat what you said. It was cutting out.
I said a pretty unique and sick backstory that'll be like exploitably monetized over here.
Exploitable and monetized.
Exploitably monetized.
I don't think that's a word.
Exploitably.
I do not think that's a word.
Look it up on Urban Dictionary. It's a word.
Exploitably?
Exploitally. Exploitally. That sounds right. Like he was exploitally.
It's coming up with Expo Italy.
That sounds about right.
Oh, we're gonna go to the Italian Expo.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Mamma Mia! Get me, it's a gravy con 24/7.
Sun-dried mushrooms and I don't know. I was already at sun-dried
Bro,
mushrooms.
you sound. I forget sometimes you're terrible with listing things.
Yeah, I'm not good.
I forget.
Yeah.
That was a big thing back in the day that you were terrible with listing things.
Yeah.
You sound whenever you list something, you sound like the same way when I try to do the Patreon read. You're like, what the fuck is this guy trying
What
to
comes
say?
after sun-dried tomatoes? It's like, why did you
Hey,
start it?
yeah. Daniel, quick, list 3 to 5 football teams.
Well, that's easy. The Broncos and the Bills and the Bears and the Buccaneers and why do I do it alphabetically? I've played Madden so long.
Why do you say it like this and like you're about to do?
How about this? Quick, list
slam
5 things.
poetry read.
5 things you'd get from McDonald's. Go.
A hot and spicy. The fucking dude. If you gave me time to think about it, I
Think
would have
of
it.
any other menu item. Any other menu item.
Like a hot and spicy, some fries, a drink, an apple pie.
The fact that I've just realized in this moment, you should never do Family Feud. 1, because you don't have a family. 2, you can't.
Dan, that would be a sad
episodes.
2, you can't list things.
On the right, we have the Bridgegad family. It's just you and Taylor.
They turn the lights off on the 3 other
And
tables.
Taylor's like, let's have Tucci do Fast Money.
Yeah.
No, that would be good. I'd be a nice family feud. I'm nice as fuck at trivia. I whoop Tristan's
you're
ass on
not.
pretty much
You're
every
so
trivia
not.
we've done.
That's the
You
next
can't
public
list
episode. We're
4 things.
We're doing Family Feud. Who wins?
Listing and trivia. That's fine. Listing and fucking trivia is different. We'll do Family Feud for the next public episode.
Yeah.
Listing and trivia is different. Dickhead.
What if the trivia question is list everything that you can?
As long as it's not in a like don't stutter because you're doing this on stage type way. Yeah, as long as I can stutter and do as long as I can do that, I'll give you some shit. Fucking move and shake with you. Give you more you can handle. Oh my gosh, got all fucking
You got,
chest
what,
painy.
you got GERD? What was that?
What the fuck is GERD, bro?
Isn't GERD like makes you barf a little bit? You okay? What happened to you?
There was just some fucking a lion roar in the headphones. It came out of goddamn nowhere.
It was a Marines commercial. I'm trying to find a Family Feud game.
Oh, I downloaded that song the other day. The hard work, hard work, hard work. Have you ever heard that song?
Do you,
Yeah.
No,
It's great.
but have you? Are you gonna be on your Goggin shit? Just gonna be like, who's gonna carry the boats and the logs, the boats?
Who's gonna carry the bits?
Oh, if you think I'm not going to be obnoxiously annoying about the fact that I work out when we move to New York, just be like, dude, I got so many steps in today. I'm going to go to Hit a Planet Fitness real quick. Angie, you coming? And just guilt your ass into constantly coming to work out with me.
No, I'm fine with that. I was planning on trying to get more into shape once we're in New York. It's gonna be
I'm excited.
a lot
I
easier
get-
to move around the city if I'm in better shape.
Well, you have to
it's gonna
walk.
be a lot cheaper.
Aldo
I'm-
stopped being fat immediately. It almost happened like in a week's time.
Who did?
Aldo, he stopped being.
Aldo was never fat.
Kid was chunky out here, and then
He was
moved
never
out there and
fat.
started walking everywhere, and he immediately lost.
He had a
weight.
little bit of a pouch, but he was never fat.
No, he dude, it was funny. I spent the night at their place one night, and
How
fucking-
fucked up were you?
I was like, it wasn't that I was like drunk. It was like I had a few beers and I was so tired.
Yeah.
Like I had worked all day and like I was just like running around. But I woke up the next day. Well, Charlie's the one who got fucking hammered. We did a switch. Charlie stayed at my house with Brett and Haley, and because Brett wasn't down. And then I
Who the
stayed
fuck
at
is this nigga with a dick hanging around all the time?
what?
Who's this nigga with a dick hanging around all the time?
Why does he have dick hanging around him all the time? What do you mean?
Who is the cock hanging out with your lady?
Oh, Brett. No, he's the best gay dude in the world, dude. Brett's,
Wait,
Brett's the
cut out
man.
before you said he's either fucking her and you're cool with it or he's gay. Say it again.
No, he's gay. He's
Oh, okay.
gay as
'Cause
the.
It cut out. It cut out. You literally went. All I heard was, no, he's actually. And it could have been anything. It
Yeah,
could've-
yeah. He's actually our third, you know.
No, he plays a
Dallas
dom.
is giving us tips day by day.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
the CNC.
No, but he's as gay as the day is long. But he's like just muscle-bound, ripped freak. It's crazy. Honestly, I'm so thankful that he's gay, or else he'd pull crazy ass. It'd be insane.
Is he Is he a natty kid? Like natural?
Well, yeah, he's natty. He's just lean muscle, dude.
Okay.
Would you describe him in the same like kind of built status as like a Tony Tripoli?
Hold
Because
up.
Tony's low key ripped as hell.
Hold up. They had a snuggle party in your bed?
Nah. They sleep on. We have a couch and air mattress.
Oh, okay. I just pictured a fucking love pile, and I was like, dude, it's the 70s in that bitch. There's just cats and pills and a fucking wool rug that everyone's sleeping under. Anyway, proceed. So Brett was at the crib.
Yeah. No. We switched out, but Aldo, like that morning, we're just like, what are we gonna get for food? And I just watched him house a chopped cheese, and I'm like, that is so much meat and cheese, like on our hero, like one of those long ones. And I'm just like, what are you gonna eat for the rest of the day? He's like, probably chopped cheese later. I'm like, you are gonna be very fat very soon.
Bro, that's a hard thing to see coming too. The second the wheels fall off on the metabolism, that's a rough reality to stare down the barrel of. If you've never been like in a good shape guy, then I would imagine that's different. But if you're like at any point in your life ever looked in the mirror and was like, looking pretty all right today. That is a hard. I'd rather lose my hair than like look in the mirror and be like,
No, I look
God
back at
damn.
I look back at old Instagram pictures and I shed a slight tear. I'm like, fuck, dude. God damn.
Yeah.
You start listening. You just put on "Hurt" by Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
It's like, could have had it all, my empire of Filbertos.
No, I start scream singing "Take Me Home, Country Road." I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, take me back to the place I once belonged.
You're gonna drive
West
through the fucking-
Virginia, Mountain Mama.
Sir, we're ready for you to order. As you're just in a fucking country road. I'll take a number 7, extra cheese, no sauce. Thank you. Actually,
No pickles, no
Oh,
tomatoes.
Andrew, have you ever faked a phone call going through a drive-through to pretend that you're ordering someone else's food, but you're actually going to eat both the meals?
No, because usually whenever I get like a big meal, I either stand on it or I actually am getting it for other people.
do you take all of the even kind of healthy stuff off of a burger?
I just don't like tomatoes because it makes the bread soggy, and then pickles I like on the side.
What about lettuce?
Lettuce I'm fine with.
Okay.
What
I just
about
don't like
onion?
pickles in? I love onions in a burger.
You don't seem like a sauce man though. No ketchup, mustard, mayo, huh?
Not mustard. I'm not a big mustard guy.
I like mustard. I'm a mustard mayo
Fuck.
onion.
Mustards only belong on hot dogs. That's about it.
Wait, are you a picky eater?
Not a picky eater. I just, once again,
He doesn't like when people touch his food ears.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have like weird food touching shit?
no, I'm fine with that. I don't like mushrooms, and I have to pick out mushrooms every time I see a mushroom. So I spend like if a dish comes with mushrooms and I didn't expect it to, I do have to spend like the first 5 minutes just sifting through and finding.
So
every
you've
mushroom.
never had like a no substitution supreme pizza.
I just pick it off. I just pick everything off. Like,
But what if you go on a date with a girl and something comes with mushrooms on it? What do you do?
no, in that case, like it's usually like whenever somebody either like brings me food, or like it's a place that's not very descriptive with their ingredients.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that there would never be a point where you're on a date where some poor girl has to look up and you're both hands in your fucking dish, just like picking the.
No, like at that
Icky,
point, like I'll
icky,
ask.
ew.
I'll ask. Like I'll do like an in-depth analysis of every dish and be like, I like 90% of this, so I'll get this, and I'll just ask them to take the rest out.
Okay, that's fine. That makes sense.
It's crazy to lean over to your date and ask, like, did I eat enough veggies? Do you think I deserve dessert?
No, I would never say that. I know I deserve dessert.
If I take 3 more bites
Yeah.
of my carrots, could you want to split a tiramisu? That's
Yeah.
Split. She's getting her own.
I'm not splitting shit except the check. What are you talking?
You
What are
wanna
talking
you wanna stop by the Mr. Softy at my house and get a nightcap?
And then go see my Mr. Softy back at the crib.
No, there was one time I was hanging out with someone that I liked, and I had to like just not eat my food because I wasn't paying attention enough, and it came with a lot of stuff I was not thrilled about. So I just had to like pretend like I wasn't as hungry and just take it home and just pick at it there.
And then she's sitting over there looking at you. You literally did what
I mean,
fat
just
girls
looking
have been
you.
doing.
There's no way you poker faced through that. You sat there, you saw it, and you went,
No, so like I ate a little bit of it to like convince her like I do want to eat, but it was not enough to be like yeah, I'm not gonna eat fucking any of this. Though.
You're a fucking psycho. You're on a date with a lady, and I know most of your brain power was being like, I can't wait till I get to rip this shit home.
Yeah, dude. It was literally like I kept looking over to be like, dude, when have I spent enough time with you to ask for a box so I can take this shit home and really get to work?
Really, you were just on a date with your entree and waiting for this dumb bitch of a lady to leave?
Honestly,
Oh my
yeah. It was
God.
like, bro, can this be over so I could just get a box and we can move on to the next thing?
You
All
just
right, well-
you whisper down to your food. You want to get out of here?
We can sneak out the window right now. She'll never know. We do have a
I'm
couple
gonna-
of Patreon name changes, by the way.
Let me pull those up.
which
Oh,
is
got
I-
Patreon name changes.
I perused. So, yeah, as always, if you made it this far, by the way, you're going to love the Patreon. When you join the Patreon, we encourage wacky names and the changing of them weekly because we read them out on air of all of our followers that like changing them. And we got a couple new ones. One's pretty good. It's a shot at me.
It's just one. There's just one.
Is it Carl?
Yeah.
All right, pull it up.
Michael Densmore is more manly than Daniel Bridgegat Goldthorpe.
Which seems like an
That
interesting
is-
shot to take for no reason.
It is true, though.
It is
Yeah,
an
but-
accurate shot.
Yeah, but for what fucking reason?
It is an accurate shot. He's got lupus. He's dying. He's going out swinging.
I did see Carl a couple
That's
days ago.
that lupus talking. It's giving him clairvoyance at the end.
he's got post nut clarity, but with lupus.
Yeah, post life
Jesus.
clarity.
He's like in that elder state where like they don't really know what to say anymore, but they're gonna say it anyways.
Yeah, post mortem clarity. He's just like he's
Alright,
just
well-
he's one of those like witches in like fantasy movies where it's just like he's half tree, and
Yeah,
you go
man.
up to him.
Dude, man met the reaper, ready to reap what he sows. Dude, he's over it.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's Carl. Wish Carl luck. Join the Patreon. Tell a friend about the cast. We're going to see you later.
Carl smiled and said, "I am the storm."